Hi, is this Jacob?
Hey, how are you?
I was calling because it looks like we had some issues. There was a pipe that actually burst in the bathroom next to the bedroom, and there was looks like there was some flooding that happened, and it looks like that piping was due to somebody tampering with the pipe there. So. It looks like the pipes are going to have to be completely replaced, and since it was tampered with somewhat, that's not something that the apartment complex can be liable for and pay for. So that's going to cost about I'd say roughly $3,000 to fix it today. Otherwise, the water's just going to keep on pouring out, and it's going to damage the neighboring apartments. You'll probably end up having to pay a little bit more.
And what do you mean the pipes were tampered with?
Looks like somebody was trying desperately to cut the pipes, but they were unsuccessful. So what happened was they ended up bursting out completely, and so there was a lot of water that went.
Which pipe is it? Is this in the sink, in the shower? I have no knowledge of this, so I'm trying to understand what you're asking me.
Well, the pipes.
Okay.
The pipes that I'm talking about, they run behind the wall, direct from the toilet to the shower, and so it's kind of a combination of the whole thing.
Wait,
really.
so
all the
you're saying that one of us opened up the wall and tampered with the pipes?
Well, I mean that's my conclusion based on what I saw so. And I know that renters.
How that would happen.
Well, yeah, I think my boss kind of wants to know the same thing. What were you guys doing in there? Because there's a huge mess in there, and renters insurance also isn't going to cover that. And so we want to.
Well, I'd love to sit down and go through it with you, because I'm being genuine here. I don't know what you're talking about or how pipes work, and can assure you that none of us would have tried to tamper with them, especially behind the walls. I don't know, is this kind of thing, how late are you there today? I want to make sure this was resolved, but definitely am not taking any responsibility for this at this point. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Unfortunately, unless I get your okay with fixing it now, there's not much. I can't go ahead and fix it because you are the tenant, and so if it continues, if it does damage any of the neighboring apartments, then you'll be responsible for that monetarily.
Well, okay. I can assure you that we did not tamper with it, so I'd love to come over now. I'm at work, but I'm willing to leave the office and come back and kind of talk through this, because I obviously don't want damage to other units, but I can assure you that I'm not taking responsibility for something we didn't do, so maybe we can clear up some confusion if I come over and take a look.
Okay, but I guess we're also interested in this note that you left.
A note that we left?
Claiming responsibility for the pipe that burst and everything. It says Jason was here. That's what it says.
Jason was here? Who's Jason?
There was a knife stuck into the wall through the note, kind of like a murder scene.
Can you please send me a picture of that and explain kind of what's going on? Because this is obviously very concerning to me.
Well, I understand it can be very concerning. We'll go ahead and turn off the water, and then we'll go ahead and we can discuss it later. You have a good one.
Well, no. How about you tell me what's going on? Because this is not the kind of thing we can just let go if this is actually an issue.
Well, if you know Jason, I would touch base with him, because obviously, if you know nothing about the note, then obviously he could probably tell you a little bit more.
Okay, you said you can shut off the water and that will stop the damage temporarily.
Yeah, we'll shut off the water. We'll shut off the water, but that's really going to inconvenience everybody else in the complex. But it is what it is.
So would you say your name was again?
It's Kevin.
Kevin. It was Dave before, so I'm curious what would have changed.
It's Dave Kevin.
Dave Kevin. Okay.
I gotta go.
Kevin. Who is Dave? Who is Dave or Kevin? Who is your supervisor?
My supervisor is Wendell.
Wendell, and that's the superintendent of the building. That Wendell?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the super's name is not Wendell, and I know that. So
Well, he's the maintenance manager. I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I know every single person in that building, and it's not Wendell. There's no Wendells there.
Obviously, you don't.
Okay. Great. So you said your name was Dave Kevin, calling from what building?
Yeah, I'm calling from apartments.
What's the address there, just to confirm?
If you don't know the address, you got some serious problems.
No, I certainly know the address. I need you to tell me the address so I can confirm that you're telling me about my
Do you also not know where you work?
I do know where I work. Wait, so can you confirm the address for me if we're going to put, can you put confirm?
Okay, can you confirm?
405 West,
Just,
405 West Street.
listen, I want to confirm who I'm talking with before I give out this information. What's your last name, Jacob?
I'm not going to tell you that.
I see. Gotcha. All right, man. Well, I obviously know that you're pranking me.